You see, I find flaws in the system, and I have my opinion on things because I have first-hand experience, and there's nothing worse than fake people, the ones that pretend they know what they're talking about, the ones that think they have the right to talk about something, but really they have no experience, and because they have no experience, they always get found out in the end. You know, it's a fact of life. I've sort of got my own analogy on things. How can I explain it? Everybody wants to be a cage fighter, but no one wants to get a black eye. Everyone wants to be a gangster, but no one's prepared to go to prison. And everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but no one wants to do a diet. If you think about that analogy, it's true. Now, you see, when I left jail in 2008, I actually had to steal prison clothes because I didn't have anything. I had a cousin who was an alcoholic who was looking after all of my belongings, and he phoned me when I was in jail and said to me that he got broken into and it was all my stuff that coincidentally got nicked. So I literally had to steal prison clothes. I had £80, which is what the prison give you the day you leave. And, I had to go back and stay with my nan and start all over again. Now they say that you go to prison and the purpose of that is to get rehabilitated. But I don't see how that's possible. You know, when you're in prison, you know, how can you get rehabilitated when you're playing a PlayStation 2 with Grand Theft Auto, where you're in your cell killing police officers and raping women and robbing nightclubs? Do you know what I mean? How's that rehabilitation? And then when you come out, you know, they say that you know, your time spent, you can move on. Well, I don't see how that's possible either, because every time I tried to get a job, I would tell them about my criminal record, and they wouldn't give me a job. So the only times I did get a job, let's say with agencies, I even worked for an agency loading and unloading lorries for DPD in Peterborough. That was like minimum wage, and I only got that job because I lied and I didn't tell them about my criminal record. And then I got found out, and of course I got the sack. Then I ended up working for Hotpoint Interset as customer service on the phones, and again, I lied about having a criminal record, and somebody recognised me, told the boss, and I got sacked. I had the embarrassment of being escorted off the premises by security. You know, like I was still a criminal. And Kirsty at the time was pregnant with Aaliyah, and I couldn't do anything. You know, I even went to the job seekers to sign on, and I couldn't even sign on at the time because I never claimed enough national insurance over the last 2.5, 3 years. And the reason why that was because I was in prison. So it's sort of a catch-22, and you wonder why people end up committing crimes and going back to prison. I remember walking out of the job centre, being told I couldn't sign on after being sacked by agencies, can't get a job, Kirsty's pregnant, and I remember being at the traffic lights when these lads drove up in this convertible Mercedes, blasting out hip-hop. They had all the chains on. I was just looking at them thinking, man, bang him in the face, take what he's got, and just, what else, what other choice have I got? But I didn't. I decided to be cleverer than that. And the people that do that don't have a brain. So it was alleged from that point that I started selling steroids out of the boot of my car. You know, from apparently old friends, training partners and doormen. It was alleged that I built myself up so big that I ended up being a part of one of the biggest underground steroid labs in the UK, Chemical Solutions. It was also alleged that they used to operate out of here. 2 containers, 40-foot containers. And then in 2015, 2014, they got busted, and they lost £114,000 overnight. It was alleged that I was a part of that, and everybody around me including my family, my close friends, all got arrested and all got questioned about me. I never got arrested or pulled in for interview, not once. I had invested some money at the time, and I had a gym started and I had a shop. So I just sort of sat back, listened to all of the allegations that people were sort of making, and I just let it blow over. But I think that's probably why I get a hard time from the police now, because I've built a successful business up from an internet following, and it's quite hard to believe that I'm in a position I am now just from social media, from something that happened pretty much overnight. I mean, after all that was alleged, soon after, I then found out that my business partner, Luke Nichols, of 3 years, robbed me. The credit card machine was getting paid into his personal bank account for 3 years. The business wasn't registered as a partnership, it was registered as a sole trader under Luke Nichols. He shafted me good and proper, and it was Simon Fan, one of my best friends in Birmingham, who owns Ultimate Fitness, who gave me 25 grand cash to get him out. And I got him out, and then I think it was 2 days later, Luke had broken into my gym and took the safe, had a contract made to say that he couldn't open another gym within 10 miles for 2 years, and he left all the money, left all the supplements, took the safe that heat fitted, and the only thing that was in that safe was the contract, funnily enough. But it was raining that night. White Arches Caravans, which is a business next door, had them on camera, and a bit of paper had happened to fall out off the printer, and they left a clear footprint. So I think the following day Luke Nichols was arrested, and his house was searched, but they didn't find anything. I had all that going on, and then obviously throughout the following 6 months after that, Luke Nichols and his missus, Sian Jodie Bates, they couldn't handle the fact that they lost Alpha, and they got to Lindsay, my partner at the time. We had a son, just been born, and they told Lindsay that I cheated on her for over 1.5 years, which wasn't true. And then Lindsay planned to leave me over a period of 3 months, slept with me right up until the day before. I was none the wiser. I come home one day, 2 days after Christmas, and she disappeared with my son. Just took him, and then left a nasty dictaphone to say that I'd been cheating on her with this woman, that woman, this woman, that woman, and Luke Nichols had told her everything, and then which wasn't true. Wasn't true. I would never have done that to her. And then Luke Nichols and his wife put a message on my fan page 2 days after Lindsay left me, saying, "Ha ha ha, Lindsay left you. We told you that we would make you lose everything." So I've had pretty much first-hand fucking experience of most things. And people know me now as Aarron Lambo on the internet. Aarron Lambo has got his car towed. And they think, why is Aarron Lambo doing a movie? Well, there's a lot more to me, even before the alleged lockups and the alleged labs and all of that. There's a lot to me. And like I told you, if I can make a success out of my life, then anybody can. But do you know the most ironic thing? They talk about irony. This is where the alleged lab got busted, where the lockups were. Well, it's not an alleged lab. This is where the lab got busted. This is where the lockups were, and people thought I was involved in it. And we've got that started, and then with Luke losing Alpha, when Lindsay left me and Luke done me, I had about £90 to my name, and this is all where it happened. And how's this for irony? Now look. You never know what's round the next corner. It's true. Don't ever fucking give up, because one day you might be sitting in a cell thinking, fuck. One day you might have the worst news, that you've just lost a shitload of money, and you think, fuck. One day you might go home and your missus is gone, or she's with another man, or fuck. One day you think your closest friends, the ones that you were there for, that you lied for at one point, that you backed up at one point, that you made yourself skint for at one point, lent them your rent money at one point, fuck you, and you think, fuck. All you got to do is keep that self-belief. Fuck everybody else. Tinker number one. Because I've never known irony like it. And I think it literally is a story that you couldn't make up. You couldn't write it. And I think that is that's what people love about Aarron Lambo. So don't talk about shit that you know nothing about. And make sure you know everything about a person before you start having opinions on it. Or make sure you know everything about a situation or about a topic before you start having opinions on it. On that note, I'm going back to alpha training. Alpha training, baby.